Welcome Aquarius to your August New Moon reading. This August the 23rd, the new moon rises at 0 degrees Virgo, bringing the perfect moment for grounded, soul-aligned, fresh start. This isn't just any new moon. With its powerful square to Uranus in Gemini, it's here to shake up your routines, clear out what no longer serves, and open the door to inspired, practical change. If you've been feeling the call to realign your path, this is your cosmic green light. Aquarius, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off here with financial health, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what financial health is all about for Aquarius, please. And we have the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Sun. Now Aquarius, when financial health comes through, we are going to be looking at everything that falls under the financial banner. So this could be your career, your job, your business, your investments, your home, anything and everything that makes you feel financially stable and secure. Now I do feel, my dear Aquarians, there has been a particular dream you have had with regards to your financial health that has yet to manifest. And I feel with our Knight of Swords facing the past, with his sword up, you've been working on this. And as of yet, nothing has happened. Nothing has manifested. Knight of Swords is telling me that you've worked on this, you've looked at it from different angles, you've tried this, you've tried that. But as of yet, this particular financial goal or dream has not yet come down and manifested. And I feel for many of you, it could be quite disheartening or disappointing, and some of you might be even losing hope. But my dear Aquarius, please hold on, because what I am seeing is that over this new moon period, there is going to be a wonderful shift coming in this area in your favor. This is our sun energy. The sun is telling me that no matter what you have tried before, it was something you needed to go through, Aquarius. And I know that sounds quite frustrating. Why do we have to go through such challenges and hurdles and obstacles? Why do we have to be tested? Sometimes, my dear Aquarians, we never get the answer why. But what I do see for you is that whatever this dream is, there is going to be a positive turnabout. So say, for example, you've been looking for a job for the longest time. I feel that over our new moon period, there is great possibility that you will get a wonderful interview that could lead to more. If you have been looking for a home for weeks, my dear Aquarians, I do feel that over our new moon period, you will walk into a particular apartment or house, and as you step in, you will know, this is my home. If your business has been struggling, and no matter what you have tried in the past did not work, I want you to know, my dear Aquarius, that over this new moon period, there is a twist. There is a change that comes about, and your financial health is about to get so much better. Just as this tree looks healthy and green and blooming, I feel your financial health is about to blossom and grow in ways you haven't yet even begun to imagine. So a really positive message coming through there. Let's move on now and see what soulmates is all about, and I'll just get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what soulmates is for Aquarius, please. And we have the Tower, Death, and the Queen of Wands. Now Aquarius, when soulmates appears, it speaks to us of harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, and a relationship fostering personal growth. Now this is a very interesting message coming through. You, my dear Aquarius, are presenting under this message as Queen of Wands. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, it's the energy of Queen of Wands I am speaking about. Now, Queen of Wands is our go-getting, vivacious, dynamic queen, and she's also the queen that is very connected to spirit. This is the queen who believes when she works and co-creates with spirit, she can bring in what she wants to see manifest on the physical realm. Now, we are speaking about a particular soulmate. I feel, Aquarius, you have been calling in. Now, this soulmate does not only have to be, as I mentioned, a love relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be a business partner, a new boss that you're calling in, a new friend you're calling in. I do feel that you have spent quite a considerable amount of time visualizing them, praying for them, and meditating on them. Now, my dear Aquarius, I want you to be prepared because something huge is about to happen for you. Now, the Tower comes through and is speaking to us of sudden, shocking energy. When we see the Tower, we can expect something quite dramatic to happen. But here, for me, the Tower is going to be shocking and dramatic and overwhelming. Because, my dear Aquarius, I do feel that somebody is about to enter your life, and once they enter your life, nothing is ever going to be the same again. It's big energy, my dear Aquarius. Death is telling me that once this person comes in, everything changes for you, and you now begin a new chapter of your life. So say, for example, this is a new romantic partner. And remember, Aquarius, it doesn't matter how old you are. Love is love and companionship is companionship. Once this person comes in, you're going to feel as though somebody has ripped the carpet from underneath you. You're going to feel unsteady and overwhelmed, but in a very good way. There's almost this disbelief coming about. And once they come in, nothing will go back to what it was before. They will impact your life in a way that your life changes in a very significant way. So this tells me that you will probably form a really wonderful relationship that could probably last many months or years. My dear Aquarians, if you have been calling in a new boss, what I am seeing here is that whoever this new boss is, they are nothing like anybody you have experienced or worked for before. And when they come in, you're going to be completely amazed that people like this exist. So perhaps before you worked for a boss that was very cold and unengaging and just gave you work, and that was the sole interaction you had with them. This new boss will be the complete opposite. They will mentor you, they'll grow you, they'll include you in everything, and you will feel as though you are appreciated and seen. Whoever this person is, Aquarius, I do feel with this message coming through, your life is about to change. The hearts surrounding our penguins tell me, my dear Aquarians, that your heart has been calling out for this. And here we see the key. This person is the key to the door that has been locked for you for some time. But now, as Queen of Wands, you're opening the door to love. And remember, love can come through in any shape, way, or form. Be prepared. This, my dear Aquarians, is something quite wonderful. Now let's move on and see what surrender to the divine full moon is all about. So we want to see now what this is all about for Aquarius, please. The King of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Hierophant. Now Aquarius, there is somebody coming through here presenting as King of Swords. Once again, this could be a masculine or feminine. It is the energy of King of Swords I am speaking about. And I do feel that there has been something quite difficult going on between you and King of Swords. This is Nine of Wands energy. It could be that you're not getting on with this particular person. It could be that you've had an argument or a fallout. And once again, King of Swords could be anybody in your life. This could be your significant other, a very close friend, your business partner, a colleague at work, your boss. But I feel that there's been something that has given you this energy of the weary warrior. You're tired, trying to connect with them, trying to get on with them, trying to work with them has made you exhausted. Now, Aquarius, you have such an interesting message. Your message is surrender to the divine. And we have Hierophant coming out here with the energy of as above, so below, telling you that the best way to deal with our King of Swords right now is not to deal with them, is to pull back, not to try so hard. Here I can see, Aquarius, you're trying, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're trying to please them, you're trying to make them happy, and no matter what you do, it's not working. So let go now. Let go and let God. This is what I'm seeing. There is a reason King of Swords is in your life, and there is a role they have to play. But you, my dear Aquarius, have to pull right back. I believe that when you pull back, King of Swords will step forward. You know, Aquarius, it's the most interesting thing. People get so used to us making all the effort, making all the suggestions and plans and wanting to discuss things and talk about things and trying to make things right. But when all of a sudden we stop, they catch a fright. Because what now? Who's doing all that? Give them a chance to come forward. Surrender to the divine. This energy is not serving you any good. You don't need to exhaust yourself and deplete yourself trying to make this work. Let King of Swords do their bit. And I do believe, my dear Aquarians, you're going to be amazed. Because with our Hierophant coming through with the message as above, so below, they will then step forward and meet you halfway, which then becomes a reciprocal relationship. Now I feel it's all you, and you need to give them a chance to come forward and do their part. So please take this where it might resonate with you. Aquarius, I think this is going to be an incredibly interesting period for you. So, that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most meaningful new moon period, and I am sending you all so much love.